My name's Nadernejad from Nadernejad Media. We're a full-service digital marketing agency specializing in reputation management, and we work with people one-on-one like you to help you boost your reputation and also defend you from negative media and negative content on the internet. So today's video is about how to remove negative Google links. And before you watch this whole thing, we're not going to get into the nitty-gritty of how exactly you do this all the way, you know, down to the finest details, but I'm going to tell you generally what it takes to remove Google links. Can it be done? If so, how is it done? And if not, what are our other options? So first of all, can you remove negative media? So let's say you're sitting at home and you get a notification on your phone and you realize, hey, it's a friend, and he says, hey, I just watched, you know, CTV, or I just watched CNN, and a negative article just came out about you. So you pull up your phone and it says, let's say your name is John, it says John has robbed a bank. And you go, oh crap, I really shouldn't have robbed that bank. Oh, damn it. And you look at your phone and then you realize, you do search your name, and not just that one article from CNN, but now it's on hundreds of news sites. So what do you do? Step by step, I'm going to tell you how to quantify and understand the damage that's been done. And then we're going to talk about the steps necessary to mitigating that damage and removing those articles. Now, we've helped dozens of people do this. In fact, we've helped hundreds of people do similar things. But it's going to come down to actually quantifying it. So understanding it's going to be a little bit painful, but you gotta pull out a piece of paper. I want it to be tangible, because if you're doing a war strategy or a plan, or it's got to be visual. It's got to be tangible. You don't want it digital, okay? At least not yet. So we're going to pull out a piece of paper. We're going to write down the amount of articles we have. You're going to write down in a chronological order from first page. I don't care if it goes to page 9, page 10, page 20. You write all these articles down from first to whatever page. So you're going to write like CNN, CBC, Huffington Post, BuzzFeed News. You're going to write everything down. Then the next thing we're going to do is we're actually going to assign weights to each of these links. So we're going to figure out, hey, which link is worse, which one's going to affect me worse. Generally, the links that are higher up are more dangerous because they generally come from websites with higher domain authority. We call this DA, domain authority. And each page on a website has what we call PA, page authority. So these are just fancy terms for how well the site ranks and how relevant Google sees that site. So what we're going to do is they're actually going to look online, just Google the term online domain authority checker. That's online domain authority checker. Websites like Moz and different websites will actually be able to teach you a little bit about the domain authority websites, but you're going to go through each one of those. You wrote down CBC, you wrote down Huffington Post, you wrote down CNN. You're going to go and take the article link and you're going to put them and check the domain authority, and it's going to assign a number. So you're going to write like 90, a domain authority of 90. It's from 0 to 100. So the CBC article has a domain authority of 88. The next one has a page authority or a domain authority of 72. So the ones with the higher domain authorities are going to be much harder to outrank, okay? The ones with the lower ones are going to be much easier to outrank. When you come to a guy like me, you come to our company, we're going to actually use different blogs with higher authority to, bam, push those sites down. So what about the removal process? How do we get through the removal process? A couple of ways. I have journalistic experience in the background. I will have an honors degree in journalism within the next few weeks. So when we're looking at this, I actually understand what it takes to create a news article. Not only the principles, but also the ethics that go behind creating a news article. So I will audit the hell out of that article. And if there's anything factually incorrect, I will call up the editor. I'll phone up the editor at BuzzFeed. I'll phone up the editor or the editors at CNN. I will call the editor, okay, at Huffington Post, and I will say, hey, there's a bit of a problem with the article here, and I'm also qualified to talk about that. So we'll actually ask for removal from the publication itself. On the other hand, I will actually go to Google, and as we outrank this content, I'll do everything I can to make this article more relevant to you and your brand. I will make sure Google search engines know that this article is relevant, not only by reporting it to Google, not only by sending traffic to other links, not only by flooding and literally spamming the internet with positive, relevant content about your brand, but actually making sure this thing barely ever gets clicked on and barely gets linked to your name, okay? So I'm redirecting traffic. So it's a lengthy process. It's a little bit difficult, but that's generally how we calculate it, and we judge the severity. Afterwards, that's how I help you outrank those articles, and even in many cases, remove them. So if you need some help, Nadernejad Media, just hit the link down below, fill out the form. I will get back to you generally within 24 to 48 hours. If not, a member of my team will. But I'm really looking forward to working with you, and I really hope this video helped.